Thank you for staying with us, everyone. Dr. Simon joins me live from our Abuja studio. Thank you for staying the course on the program. Let's talk about President Tinubu's recent visit to Benue. After that massacre in Yelwata and other communities, Mr. President has promised justice. As a stakeholder from the state, do you believe that that intervention came early enough? And more importantly, will it translate into action?
The intervention of Mr. President in Benue State last Wednesday, it's like the magic wand that will transform the security architecture in Benue State. First of all, the directive of Mr. President to the IGP and other security chiefs generated, the IGP paraded over 18 persons linked with the Yelwata massacre. Similarly, the State Commissioner of Police in Benue State has arrested people suspected to be that, which I gathered they are being brought to the force headquarters here for further interrogations. Mr. President's directive was for committee to be formed for peace to reign in Benue State. It's a testament to that took place today, where there's a meeting between Reverend Father Hyacinth Yome Alia with the SGF, the Secretary to the Federal Government, today in Abuja, took place for a cordial, peaceful alignment for them to move the state forward. When those two heavyweights of the state are in union, there is no better thing than improve security in the state.
I hear you, and I also hear your input about the IGP statement yesterday. Some arrests, I think about 26 or 27 of them, no doubt quite laudable. Yeah. But, you know, he also mentioned that only 47 people died. There's a huge discrepancy between the figures we're getting. Governor Alia was on this show. He specifically confirmed that more than 150 people died in that incident. Are you concerned about the figure the police is now talking about?
That's within, it's not within my purview to talk about the actual facts and the figures being declared by the IGP. IGP has information that I'm not privy to. So if he comes and tells us, as the chief security officer of the country, if he tells us it's 47, I want to align with his position.
Well, Mr. Governor is the chief security officer, right? His initial figure was even way higher than 47. It brings a lot of concerns. You know, it boils down to the conversation we're having earlier about trust in the system and in the individuals who hold fort for Nigerians in this regard. But some have said that a better synergy between Mr. Governor and the Secretary to the Government of the Federation is critical to resolving the security challenge that Benue is faced with. Do you agree?
I agree with that.
Why do you think we don't have that currently?
I just told you that this morning there was there's that peace reconciliation meeting, which was done in Abuja here. I think it's being filtered all over the state that good things is happening. If you check the social media, it's all over the place that the peace meeting between His Excellency George Akume, and His Excellency Hyacinth Alia is bringing peace to the state in particular. And that will go a long way in simmering down the security challenges in the state. Because if they are harmonizing their efforts, Alia will lead the state's program, while the federal government aspect will be harmonized. That harmonization between the two of them is going to definitely trickle down to peace in the state.
This challenge has been on for over 10 years, Dr. Simon. Walk us through your understanding of what's happening, because it's been branded different names, from farmer headers clash to, banditry, herdsmen attack. I think Mr. Governor recently brought, the dimension of foreign headers also invading certain communities. What's your understanding of what's happening based on your interaction with the people?
Is the governor, the security chiefs, they have information that I, as a citizen, do not have access to. So they are speaking from an informed position. What exhibits those maybe bandits, armed bandits that have been arrested, killed? There are some that cannot even speak English. They only speak the French language. So that is what is based on that. And it is a seasonal thing. By December to January, where there is dry season in the state, where the whole place, the vegetation is dry, now they infiltrate during that period, and they tend to leave towards the mid-season of rainy season. By June, July, the frequency of the attack, they dissipate and leave the state. So that thing has been ongoing for the past 10 years like that. But before the coming in of Governor Hyacinth earlier in 2023, 16 of the 23 local governments had security challenges. But through his proactive, reformative policies, he's been able to cut down this insecurity to barely 5 states or 6.
You meant 5 local government areas. Dr. Simon,
yes, 5 government areas.
If you were sitting across from President Tinubu today, what would you tell him honestly about the mood of the people in Benue?
If you saw the thunderous applause when he said key stakeholders of the state should form the committee and they should meet in Abuja, where they will be close to the power if they need anything, and so that for speedy deliberations of the committee, he directed that the committee should sit in Abuja. So that is the first step, that if people see, people like myself and others see it as a magic wand to bring a lasting solution to these headers, armed bandit clashes in Benue.
We have to go now. Politically, would you say that your party, the APC, is listening? Does it still have the political will to course correct ahead of 2027? Or it's already too late, as El-Rufai suggests?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you there.
Well, I'm asking if you think that your party, the APC, is actually listening to all of these criticisms coming from the opposition. Is there the political will to correct in the areas necessary ahead of the next election? Or is it already too late, like the former Kaduna State Governor suggests?
It will be foolhardy for the APC not to take these genuine criticisms that are coming on board. It's what the APC will do about it is not something that will put in the public domain. But internally, we're working, we are seeing their criticism, we're seeing where we're going to right the wrongs that we're doing presently.
Retired Federal Director, Procurement Expert, and APC stakeholder from Benue, Dr. Simon Omachoko, thank you for talking to us on Beyond the Headlines.
Thank you. But in conclusion, I want to say that the visit of Mr. President to the state and the reconciliation between the Secretary to the Federal Government and His Excellency Hyacinth earlier, it's a bold step in trying to see to the end of the insecurity in Benue State.
We all look forward to that and see how it impacts positively on the security situation at Benue. That's our show today, everyone. Thanks for being a part of it. Remember, you can watch it again at midnight and at 6 a.m. tomorrow. I am Nifemi Oguntoye.